Hello guys, and in this video I'm gonna tell you more about the control menu on this Garmin Enduro 2 watch. So let's get started. Firstly, to open this menu, we're gonna press and hold this light button on the top of the watch. And now we can see many options here, which we are gonna discuss later, but for now, let me show you how to add controllers and remove them. So for this, just press and hold the middle of the screen. And now you will be able to add controls, recorder controls, and remove some. Let's choose add controls and confirm by pressing start button and add these music controls. And just go back to the control menu. And now let's discuss each of the parameters from the list. So firstly, we have these ABC controls, which opens the altimeter, barometer, and compass applications. Now let's move on to the next one by pressing this down button. This is an airplane mode, so it enables or disables flight mode by disabling all wireless communications. Now the next one is alarm, with the help of which you can add or edit an alarm clock. Just press the start button and add any alarm. Let's move on to the time zones. So you can view the current time in additional time zones. The next one is altimeter. It just opens the altimeter screen. Now, assistance. It just sends a request for help. Now the second one is backlight, with the help of which you can adjust the brightness of the screen. Click the start button. By clicking these down or up buttons, you will be able to adjust the screen brightness. Now let's move on to the barometer, which is it opens the barometer screen. The second one is broadcast heart rate. So it enables transmission of heart rate data to a paired device. Now calendar. You can view upcoming events from your phone calendar. The second one is compass. You can open the compass screen by clicking this start button. Now let's talk about history. So with the help of this start button, you will be able to view activity history, records, and general data. Let's go back in the main menu and move on to the lock device. Lock the buttons and touch screen to prevent accidental taps and swipes. Now, the second one is Messenger. So it just opens the Messenger applications. Right here in the moon phase, you will be able to view moonrise and moonset times, as well as moon phase based on your GPS position. Now, notifications. You can see all of the latest notifications that you have received. Now this little phone button. So you can see the status connected if your watch is currently connected to your phone via Bluetooth. Let's move on to the pulse oximeter. So it just opens the pulse oximeter application by clicking this start button. And you can also scroll to see more detailed information. The second one is preference point. Set a preference point for navigation. Just click this start button, and that's all. Now settings. You can quickly open settings by clicking the start button, just like this. Let's move on to the stopwatch. So you can enable and launch the stopwatch by clicking start button. Great. And click again to disable it. Now sunset. You can view the time for the sunset and sunrise, and also scroll to see more detailed information. Now synchronizing. It just synchronizes your watch with a paired device, for example phone. Let's move on to the next one, which is time synchronizing. You can synchronize the time on your watch with the time on your phone or via satellites. So the next one is timers. Just set the countdown timer by clicking this start button. Set minutes, hours, and just confirm by clicking start button. Let's go back in the main menu and move on to the weather. So you can view the current weather forecast and current conditions. Now the Wi-Fi. You can see here the status enabled or disabled by clicking this Start button. And the second one is music controls. So you can control music which is playing on your phone with the help of this watch. You can pause it, you can play it, you can move on to the next song as you like, and no need to pull out your phone from the pocket. And the power off option, it is quite simple. You just can power off your watch by clicking this Start button. And battery saver, you can enable it or disable by clicking this Start button. The next one is wallet, which can be enabled for the contactless payments. Just click and add a wallet here. And clocks. Let's click it, and here you will be able to set alarms, timers, stopwatch, and check time zones. Now, save location. With the help of this function, you can save your current location by clicking this Start button and confirming by Start button again. Now, find my phone. If you have lost your phone somewhere near you, you can start When you're done, just click this button to confirm. Let's go back in the main menu and move on to the Do Not Disturb mode. So, with the help of this mode, if it is enabled, you will not receive any of notifications. Now the next one, flashlight. Click it and you will be able to enable the flashlight, to check its intensity, to change it, and also to enable red flashlight. And to disable it, just go back and click it again. And the next one is strobe. So it turns on the strobe mode. You can change the modes right here. Just click this button first to enable this strobe flashlight and go through the modes by clicking on these arrows like this. And click again the Start button to disable it. Now the next one is touch. If it's on, then you can use this touch control to go through the menu, and if it's off, you will be able to use only the buttons to go through the menu, just like this, and you will not be able to use your finger. So let's enable it and go to the last one, which is sleep mode. You can enable it by clicking the Start button, and you will not be able to receive notifications and you will not hear them during this mode. It is quite similar with the Do Not Disturb mode, but there is still a little bit of a difference. And that was all for now. I hope this video was useful for you, and thank you so much for watching.